How's it, YouTube? Season 54 or number 8, AOH versus Juggernauts. Pretty interesting war, this one. First fight is Hulkling versus Guardian. Didn't do this fight as clean as I would have. Guardian's SP1, I don't know, it's like a 50-50. I can either dex it or I don't, because generally I do it too early, and you'll see in this fight I basically do it twice. So it's not a difficult fight at all. It's just a general, make sure you get to cross your bar of power before you throw it, because you are power locked as soon as you cross a bar of power while he has an armor up. So nothing special, as you saw there, I just dex too early. Go for my SP2, some nice decent damage. Yeah, I wanted to put a dash in, but I was just afraid he was going to SP me, and I only noticed as I joined the fight I don't have a striker equipped because of the whole Karina's challenges that I had done. So yeah, this is now the second time I join a war without a striker, which is, yeah. So now right now I'm just trying to get back to my SP2, and as that happens I should have just thrown it. Just decide to basically end the fight with just combos. I'm basically power locked the whole time right now, and it's just nothing special. Next fight, Quicksilver. I have 3 fights with Quicksilver in this one, which I'll be honest with all of you, I was very rusty with. I had to do a ton of practices with Quicksilver. I haven't played with him in, it's a good few months that I've actually used him. So I was quite nervous to bring him to war. You'll see I'm boosting quite high right now because I plan on taking all my fights right now. So just to make each and every other fight right now easier, why not? So this fight generally is not too difficult. The tactic just helps a lot. Do a couple combos, heavy, and build up that I've got a permanent slow on, and then never have to worry about unstoppable again. So it's really not a difficult fight. Just Wong can be sometimes Wong, but with the permanent slow up, it's not something to worry about. See that I did the second SP2, heavy. That was basically just to build up my my velocity. Right there I've got the permanent slow, so yeah, the fight is basically just a punching bag fight right now. Idea is going to SP2 and then basically go to SP1 right after this. Now I've got 19 whiplashes, sorry, a little bit more, which I wanted to test how this would go for the last fight that I'm using Quicksilver for, because I wanted to see what the damage was like at those at that range of whiplashes, just in case, so that I had more preparation for the fight in case I needed to launch it at my least optimal. But yeah, next fight, Onslaught versus Atuma. I did consider power starting here, but I decided to go against it because I've taken this fight quite a bunch, especially in BGs. Sorry, when I say take this fight, I mean in Battlegrounds, not in this particular war, and I mean Node, and yeah, it's generally fine. It's just parry heavy a bunch. Too much can't really do much. It's just basically block damage that you take from the parry. Launch SP1 and launch SP2, and the fight is basically done. Yeah, it's not something to worry about. I just need to make sure I parry every time it launches an SP just to get it down. There I wanted to, but my heavy got stuck or something, so I just panicked and rather just backed off and reset everything, just so that I didn't do it, because I just wanted to be as clean as possible. Right now, going to SP2 and he's dead. there's something, yeah, it's, my inputs were again, I don't know. You'll see later on there's like a weird glitch thing that happens with my screen. I'm not actually sure if it comes on the screen recording. But I somewhat did panic a bit. I think it's this fight. Quicksilver, Lady Deathstrike, nothing special. Again, more or less the same thing with the tactic. Just hit her a bunch, knock her down, carry on. There is one threat with this, that eventually she is going to go unblockable after she gains her 10 bigger charges. So right now she's got one. Just making sure I'm knocking down as the combos are going. Just I loved Lady Deathstrike on attack, but on defense, not really anything to worry about much. So you'll see I hit a block here just to get the damn, I forget what it's called. Basically the red core icon. So just to get it down, because sometimes if you do get hit with that, that's quite a lot of damage. But then again, if I did get hit, those ruptures would actually heal me from more than anything. So yeah, just trying to get her to throw the SP1, but she's being stingy. So you see there I hit into the block and it's going on cooldown right now, but yeah. I throw another SP2 I think here, and then I go to SP1 because I do have the power back boosts on right now. Yeah, and SP1 is ready. I do bait out this, which she throws quite quickly, which I was grateful for. Set up the detonation and bam, she dead. Next fight, Dark Hawk. I was very nervous when I saw my assignment for this because of the last war for Dark Hawk, and that this time he is on a different node. It's one I open, and I forget what the other one is called. The protection, you need to knock him down in order for the protection to fall down. So this fight can go a bit iffy. I did put in vulnerability boost on just in case I do end up dashing in and getting parried like the void fight. So it was all for nothing though, because I do make a mess up, I think right here very early on. Yep, right there. Lose my vulnerability boost off the bat, which is nice. Like I said, I was very rusty with Quicksilver. I could have ended this like half the time, and I should have, but I hesitated and I wanted to build up more whiplashes, and then my velocity fell off, and yeah, you guys will all see for yourself. It's just, yeah, it's rough to see, but to rewatch again. Quicksilver works actually quite well for this because the knockdown from an SP1 and then the detonation works quite well against the node. So you'll knock down with an SP1, remove the protection, and then the detonation does basically all your other damage. So right here I am ready to throw my SP2. Here is actually where I should have looked at throwing my SP, but now he had his shield up. I wanted him to go to SP2, I wanted him to throw it rather, but he went and was trigger happy with his SP1, which wasn't ideal. I honestly think even if I didn't kill, I would have done a lot of damage right here, but I decided to go for another SP2 just to build up the whiplashes. And right here I go again for the SP2 to bait out his SP2, which works perfectly for Quicksilver, because after Dark Hawk throws his SP2, he goes into stealth mode, and Quicksilver can't miss above a certain amount of velocity. I think it's 200 or 300, not entirely sure, but I'm way above that anyway. Here is where I should have thrown it, and I end up not. Don't ask me why. This is exactly, I was at terminal velocity. I would have done, this would have been, he would have been dead. Lose my whiplashes as well. So yeah, I realize I'm basically gonna have to start this fight all over again. And by that I mean build up. So yeah, I should have heavied there as well after my striker to get my passive up, that I can build my velocity up quicker, which I did not. So now in stealth mode, I do not have enough charges. I am going to miss. You'll see I tested out as well. Looking back now, it's definitely more than 200. You see there I miss, get knocked, which I'm fine with. Yeah, as we start panicking a bit. I hate these multiple heavy champs, especially if you're against the wall. It is just pain for me. Now I was hoping that he would get me to throw my striker, and which he completely dexed, which is fun because I wanted to heavy him. Yeah. Now I will give a little heads up. This fight does go a lot smoother. Not fight. This round, this time, with my charges built, it does go a hell of a lot better. I think I do go for it right here. No, I don't. I still build up another SP2 because I see my velocity isn't high enough. Also, I just wanted to be as safe as possible because I wanted to make this count. Time is running out, and I couldn't afford to time out. So here is basically where I go for it. Right after the shield falls off, just try and dex to refresh my whiplashes, and yeah, that's basically over right now. So you see the protection will come back right now. Launch SP1, get the protection down, and it detonates. Oh, I tell you, my heart was beating in my chest. But that's another deathless. Quite happy with that. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Cheers. Bye.